this guy. Fuck this guy and fuck his family. Fuck them. How fucking dare they? This country is being raped to death by immigrants. This country is literally being raped to death. People like Austin Metcalf are dead in the street. They're fucking dead in Europe. They're being stabbed to death by immigrants from Africa and Latin America. And Matt Walsh said, if you have a problem with that, you're complicit in terrorism and mass shootings. Fuck you forever.
Nick Fuentes went on a savage rant criticizing Matt Walsh, and very rightfully so, let me add. Matt Walsh is one of those gatekeepers that's now all of a sudden becoming a white nationalist now that it's hashtag trendy. But of course, he won't criticize Israel, or as I like to call it, Gaysrael, as much as he should, because he works for Jew Ben Shapiro. Let's get right into it.
I mean, really, it's just such a head scratcher. How do you excuse some of these things that they said? This guy needs to choke on this quote forever. Do you understand that? He must choke on this quote until he apologizes. He said, there have been 3 major shootings by white nationalist terrorists since October. Over 80 dead, hundreds injured. White nationalism is a cancer, and anyone who offers its support or cover is complicit. He said anyone that supports white nationalism is complicit in mass shootings and terrorism. Fuck this guy.
Literally.
Fuck this guy and fuck his family. Fuck them. How fucking dare they? This country is being raped to death by immigrants. This country is literally being raped to death. People like Austin Metcalf are dead in the street. They're fucking dead in Europe. They're being stabbed to death by immigrants from Africa and Latin America. And Matt Walsh said, if you have a problem with that, you're complicit in terrorism and mass shootings. Fuck you forever. You respectfully, get out of public life and shut the fuck up forever. And, people want to throw stuff I've said in my face before. People say, oh, you didn't support Trump when you were 17 years old. I never said you're a terrorist if you offer cover for white nationalism.
Keep in mind that now Matt Walsh wants to cosplay as a freaking white fascist or white nationalist fascist. Okay, what a freaking fraud. He is the definition of a grifter. No, it's not the little people like me. I mean, some little people like me, but Matt Walsh is changing the tune along with a lot of other big mainstream so-called conservative gays as the times are changing and as the pendulum is swinging in the correct direction. That is, of course, the fringe right. We've been correct the whole time. All right. Nick's been correct the whole time. And I'm very happy to see him call this BS out. If you agree, make sure you like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Let's get back to it.
So ridiculous. And people just want to look. I mean, seriously, you have people that are in jail for 100 years because of BS hate crime charges, because they defended themselves. People have died in the BLM protests. Kids have been stabbed to death. And you have these hacks in the conservative establishment that were working with our enemies in the government and the left to destroy their lives. Because it wasn't popular then.
Yep.
Because they wanted a job at Daily Wire. Because they wanted to go to CPAC and give a speech and suck Israel's dick.
Okay, amazing commentary from him as always. But in the comments below, put, I don't know, CPAC is gay pack, grifter's gonna grift, I don't know, for the algo, because YouTube censors channels like mine that actually speak the truth and maybe say some things that are offensive to, the snowflakes. I would say the gays, something that rhymes with gags, but I don't want to get completely banned, okay? I got to stay afloat somehow.
Really? And now they figured it out? Now the country's half non-white and it's on fire? 10 million people came here and it's unavoidable. And now they woke up one day and decided, oh, I'm a white nationalist too. Hey, no hard feelings, right? Hey, remember when I said you're all terrorists? Yeah, well, if you remember that, what are you, on the left?
Yeah, I'm with him. Big FU to Matt Walsh and the entire Daily Jew.
I don't mean to get so worked up about it, but it's like, it's so wrong. It's just so wrong. Where's the integrity? Where's the decency? Where's the honesty here? You know, these
none.
smarmy little fucking cocksuckers, forgive the language, in the conservative establishment. You know, like, you review Snow White for a living. You review Disney movies and talk about how woke they are. Okay, you work for
Wait, that's so valid. Like, who gives a crap about Disney movies? Seriously, I could not care less. I'm not a big movie gal. And yeah, it's gay and a waste of time. Yeah, please tell me how woke and gay and cringe Disney is. How about how woke and gay and cringe you are, Matt Walsh and the Jew Wire? How about that?
Ben Shapiro. You work for Ben Shapiro, who said he doesn't give a damn about the browning of America. Who said he loves America because we support Israel. That's your boss.
By the way, I've heard that Ben Shapiro bangs like secretaries and stuff. I don't know if it's true, but I feel like spreading propaganda about Ben Shapiro is good for America. So take that with what you will.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up about me and my faction forever. You are nothing. You are nothing. And that is your legacy. Your legacy is you hopped on the train at the very end when it was convenient, and you're still working for our enemies. And you call, I'm a theocratic fascist. Oh, I'm a theocratic fascist. I'm based. Look at my beard. A real man should have a beard. Yeah, a real Christian man should work for a Jew that hates America and white people. Forget about beards and cigars and whiskey for 10 seconds. A real Catholic man shouldn't work for a Jew who says he wants the country to be brown and he's only loyal to America because we worship Israel. That's what a real man shouldn't do. A real man shouldn't be trying to cancel Michelle Malkin because she befriended Nick Fuentes.
Michelle Malkin, by the way, one of the only few entertaining and real e-girls, I guess. I don't even see her on the scene anymore, but she is a real one. I used to watch her all the time. Her and Ann Coulter, I disagree with Ann Coulter on some things, but really the only legitimate right-wing e-girls. Katie Hopkins is also very funny, but I don't know, comment below your favorite e-girls. I still have to do a video ranking them. Okay, I still have to. I'm putting it off because it needs to be perfect, but comment below which right-wing e-girl bitches I must rank for the sake of society.
This is his tweet. He said, Nick Fuentes called me a race traitor. He said, black people complaining about segregation need to grow up. How do you feel about these statements? How is that America first? Really, dude? It's disgusting.
It really
is.
is.
Disgusting. It disgusts me. You know, you're going to sell out to Charlie. At least sell out to Trump. At least Trump is cool.
Is Trump really that cool, though? Like, realistically, is he really that cool? He's kind of turning out to be a grifting loser gag as well. So I'm pretty much black-pilled. And I've always said this about Nick. He is a litmus test for conservatives if you can trust them, because if there's so many conservatives that have told me do not associate with him, including Ashley or Smashley St. Clair or Sinclair, really. And if there's people that want to blacklist Nick, they want to silence him, they want to censor him, they don't want you to associate with him, then that's all you need to know. Thank you for showing me so clearly what a cuck beta simp gag you are. Thank you, Jesus. Seriously. Putting it on display for us all to know. And I've been saying this for years. Literally years. I actually recently just saw Nick say this, that he is a great litmus test for conservatives. Hi, I've been saying this too. Okay. He unfollowed me on Twitter. It's okay. It's okay. He unfollowed me ever since the Ashley St. Clair drama. Kind of lame, but whatever. Still support what he says, because I never was supportive or pushed out his stuff because I wanted some gain from it. It was always genuine and authentic. So I'll stay true to that. And dude, I'm so happy to see the mainstream now talking about him. And it's annoying to see the grifters finally coming to the right side. Okay, fine, change your mind. However, we will not forget how gay you guys were in the past. Okay, the internet is forever. And no, not just for people using racial slurs, because I would never use slurs right now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a fun one, and you guys seem to be liking this Nick content, so I'll keep going because this is actually what I enjoy. Like I've said in the past, I don't want to keep reacting to Bill Maher. I'm sick of it. Okay, free speech is a good thing. Amazing. So boring, yawning, gonna fall asleep to that. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, comment an orange heart. It does help boost the video and the algorithm. You guys are the best. And also become a member because you'll have access to all my live streams, which are members only. And I'll be going live once a week. But if you want to see my past lives because you happen to, I don't know, be busy and have a life while I was live, become a member. It's like $5 a month. Okay? Very cheap. And you can get the live streams where I say things that I'm not allowed to really say on YouTube. And hopefully I don't get banned. Anyways, I ramble. What's new? Adios.